Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students, how are you? Hope so you all are fine and doing well. Dear students, as in the previous lecture you have learned how to multiply a fraction by a whole number. So today we are going to start the next topic, that is multiply a fraction by fraction. How to multiply a fraction by a fraction. So to multiply a fraction by another fraction, we have to follow some steps. What are the steps? Convert the mixed fraction into improper fraction. Mean if your question is in the mixed fraction form, so you have to convert that mixed fraction into improper fraction. But if directly your question is given in the proper or improper fraction, then you will directly move to the second step. Multiply the numerators of the fraction. Third step, multiply the denominators. Means after converting the mixed fraction into improper fraction, you will multiply the numerator of the fractions and multiply the denominator of the fractions. And if your fraction is already in the form of proper or improper, then you will directly move to the second step. After the multiplication of the numerators and denominators, simplify the fraction to its lowest term. As I told you earlier that if your fraction required answer in the fraction form is not in the lowest form, then you have to reduce it into the lowest form by dividing it by the highest common factor. And what is the lowest form of the fraction? That the common factor of the numerator and denominator should be only 1. Let's start the first example. First example is 3 by 6 multiplied by 1 by 6. As both are the fractions, there is no mixed fraction. That's why we have to directly move to the second step. And second step is multiply the numerators, and third step is multiply the denominators. As in the first example, we have 3 by 6. So 3 is the numerator and 6 is the denominator. In second fraction, 1 is the numerator and 6 is the denominator. So these are the numerators and these are the denominators, and we have to multiply the numerator by numerator and denominator by denominator. Let's start. Second step is multiply the numerator by the numerator. 3 multiplied by 1. Multiply the denominator by denominator. 6 multiplied by 6. 3 ones are 3, 6 6 are 36. So after multiplication, last step is simplify the fraction to its lowest term. So you have to check after multiplication that whether your fraction is in the lowest form or not. What is the method? That what is the lowest form of the fraction? That the common factor of numerator and denominator should be only 1. If the numerator the common factor of the numerator and the denominator is not only the 1, mean there are other common factors of the numerator and denominator, then you have to divide the numerator and denominator by the highest common factor to get the lowest form of the fraction. So firstly, we have to check the factors of 3 and 36. Let's start. What are the factors of 3? As 3 is the prime number, so the factors of 3 will be only 1 and 3. What are the factors of 36? 1 is the factor, 2 is the factor, 3 is the factor, 4 is the factor, 9 is the factor, 12 is the factor, 18 is the factor, and 36 itself is the factor. So there are many factors of 36. What are the common factors? 1 is the common factor, 3 is the common factor. So it means 3 by 36 is not the lowest form of the fraction, because what is the condition of the lowest form? That the common factor of the numerator and denominator should be only 1. But we have another factor of 3 and 36 other than 1. That's why 3 by 36 is not the lowest form of the fraction. So we have to simplify the fraction to its lowest form, lowest term. So to convert this fraction into the lowest term, we have to divide the numerator and denominator by the highest common factor. So as we have two common factors, so in these two common factors, which one is the highest common factor? 3. 3 is the highest common factor. So to convert this fraction into the lowest form, we have to divide it by the highest common factor. We will divide the numerator and denominator by the highest common factor. So 3 divided by 3, as 3 ones are 3. 36 divided by 3, 3 ones are 3 and 3 twos are 6. So 1 by 12 is our required answer, because 1 and 12 both have only 1 as a common factor. That's why this one is the lowest term or lowest form of the fraction. Clear? Come to the second example. Second example is 3 by 4 multiplied by 2 by 3. Both are the fraction. So multiply the numerator by the numerator and denominator by the denominator. What are the numerators? 3 and 2 are the numerators and 4 and 3 are the denominators. So 3 multiply by 2 and 4 multiply by 3. 3 twos are 6 and 4 threes are 12. So 6 by 12. 6 by 12 is a proper fraction. 6 by 12 is a proper fraction. Now we have to check whether this fraction is in the lowest term, lowest form or not. So for that purpose we have to check the factors of 6. What are the factors of 6 and 12? What are the factors of 6? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 6. Sorry, 4 is not the factor. Sorry. 1, 2, 3 and 6. What are the factors of 12? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12. These are the factors of 6 and 12. Check the common factors. 1, 2, 3, 6. So it means we have many common factors of 6 and 12, and so 6 by 12 is not in the lowest form of the fraction. What is the condition of the lowest form of the fraction? That the common factor of the numerator and denominator should be only 1. But here we have other factors. Over here we have many factors other than 1. That's why 6 by 12 is not the lowest term of the fraction. So we have to convert it into the lowest form. That is your step number 4. Simplify the fraction to its lowest term. So to convert the fraction to its lowest term, you have to divide the numerator and denominator by the highest common factor. What is the highest common factor of 3 and 6 and 12? Highest common factor is 6, because 6 is the highest common factor, because 1, 2 and 3, 6 is the greatest number. That's why 6 is the highest common factor. So to simplify the fraction to its lowest term, we have to divide the numerator and denominator by the highest common factor. So as our highest common factor is 6, so we will divide the numerator and denominator by the highest common factor. So 6 divided by 6, 6 ones are 6. 12 divided by 6, 6 twos are 12. It means 1 by 2 is our lowest, is in the form of the lowest term. Why it's the lowest form? Because 1 and 2 have only 1 as a common factor. That's why now this one is the lowest form of the fraction. Come to the third one. As third example is 14 by 6 multiplied by 12 over 9. So same method, multiply the numerator by numerator and denominator by the denominator. 14 and 12 are the numerators. Multiply the numerator by numerator and multiply the denominator by the denominator. 14 12s are. So we have to multiply the 14 by 12. As 14 multiplied by 12 the multiplication of the 2 digit by 2 digit, that is the lengthy process. So to avoid the lengthy process, there is a shortcut method that is the different from this one. You can also check the common factor of the numerator and denominator over here. So we have to check, is there any common factor of the numerator and denominator? You can also follow this method, that you can directly check the common factor of the numerator and denominator over here. Okay, here we will compare the numerator and denominator and we will check, is there any common factor of any numerator by denominator. We cannot check the common factor of the numerator by numerator or denominator by denominator. We have to check the common factor of the numerator by denominator. You can check the common factor of 14 and 6 or 12 or 9. You can check the common factor of 14 and 9 or 6 and 12. But the only condition is that you cannot check the common factor of numerator by numerator or denominator by denominator. You have to just check the common factor of numerator and denominator, whether that common factor will be in the cross multiplication form, maybe it will be in the downward direction, maybe in the upward direction. Just you have to choose the numerator and denominator. Here we have I am going to check the common factor of 14 and 6. Is there any common factor of 14 and 6? No. Yes, no, because we have the common factor of 14 and 6. That what is that factor? That is 2. 2 also divides 6. 2 also divides 14. We have the common factor for 9 and 12. 3 divides 9. 3 also divides 12. We have the common factor of 6 and 12. 6 is the common factor of 6 and 12, because 6 divides 6, 6 divides 12. It means there are different methods to find the common factor. You can divide the numerator and denominator by the same common factor, and you can divide it by any method. As I told you, different methods. 2 is the common factor of 6 and 14, so you can divide the 6 and 14 by 2. 6 is the common factor of 6 and 12, so you can divide the 6 and 12 by 6. 3 is the common factor of 9 and 12, so you can divide this 9 and 12 by 3. So it's up to you which one will be the easiest way for you people. Here I am using the 6 as the common factor of 6 and 12. 6 ones are 6 and 6 twos are 12. 6 ones are 6, 6 twos are 12. So our new numerator is over 1 and our new denominator is 1. So left numerators are 14 multiplied by 2 and 1 multiplied by 9. Clear? You can also use these two, numerator and denominator. You can also use the 9 and 12. So it's up to you. So 14 twos are 28 and 9 ones are 9. 28 by 9. As 28 by 9 is an improper fraction, is an improper fraction, so we have to convert it into mixed fraction. So divide, we can convert it by division method. 9 fours are, no sorry, not 9 fours are, 9 threes are. 27. 9 3s are 27. So 8 minus 7 is 1. So what will be the answer? 3 1 by 9. 3 1 by 9 is our required answer. Clear? So you can also use this method to get the lowest form of the fraction, or you can directly find the common factor over here. It's up to you which one will be easy for you. You can apply this method or you can also apply this method. It's up to you, but just keep it in your mind that you cannot use the common factor for the numerator by the numerator, denominator by the denominator. You have to check the common factor of the numerator by denominator, okay, and then it's the option for you, because in this method there are different options for the common factors. You can use by yourself which one is easiest one for you, because as I told you here that there are different methods. 2 is the common factor of 6 and 14, 3 is the common factor for 9 and 12, 6 is the common factor for 6 and 12. So there are different common factors for the numerator and denominator. You can choose any one, okay, but at the end if you will get the improper fraction, you have to convert that improper fraction into mixed fraction. Clear? So students, hope so the multiplication of a fraction by a fraction is now clear to you, but I will solve one more example for you people in a separate video, in which you will have the mixed fraction, multiply a mixed fraction by mixed fraction. So the next procedure is totally same in that example, but just for this first step I will solve one more example that convert the mixed fraction into improper fraction, because here we have the proper and improper fractions. That's why we are just directly moving to the second step. So how to convert the mixed fraction into improper, I have one more example for you people in a separate video. So watch the video and then solve the given assignment by yourself. Thank you.